Hello, the Gunners. Welcome to the channel. It's Abubakar Rashid. I'm here to keep you positive. What is currently happening at Arsenal? We are going to be talking about Eberechi Eze, the latest performance of Victor Gyokeres, what is happening, and also the players who might likely want to leave Arsenal. So now let me start by saying this because Arsenal, they are interested in signing Eberechi Eze. This news has been confirmed, even though Arsenal has brought in the likes of 6 players to the team. Arsenal has spent roughly £200 million right now in this summer transfer window, but they are still expected to sign a winger, and this guy is now Eberechi Eze. One thing about Eberechi Eze is that he has a release clause of £68 million. And Sky Sport has confirmed that that same release clause is going to expire today on August 1st. That is 2 weeks before the English Premier League starts. And now, £68 million release clause is going to expire today if Arsenal did not make a move on time to sign him. So one thing about it is that Crystal Palace, they are not in a hurry to even sell Eberechi Eze because they know if the release clause should expire today, then they are ready to negotiate on a higher fee. And Arsenal, they actually value him on something that's lower, but once that £68 million release clause expired, then the story is going to change. But Eberechi Eze said it is Arsenal he wants to join. So let's see what is going to happen. But there's going to be a huge competition for Eze because Tottenham Hotspur, they are ready to enter the move. But let's see. But Arsenal actually, they are still coming for Eberechi Eze. According to the latest source I'm hearing from Arsenal, they still actually want to sign Eberechi Eze. So let's see what is going to happen before the Premier League starts in this August. I think Arsenal will make a move, whether to discuss on a player swap deal or not. It is left for Arsenal. And before Arsenal can even make any signings right now, we are expecting them to make some kind of sales. It is very important for Arsenal to sell some players out of the club because in order for them to meet this financial fair play rule, we know Arsenal can actually sign Eberechi Eze even though they don't sell. But it is very important for them to make a sale. So let's consider the kind of players that can possibly leave Arsenal this summer. The likes of Viera. Yes, Fabio Viera is a player that he can possibly leave Arsenal this summer. The same thing with Oxlade Zinchenko. Even though I'm hearing a report that Crystal Palace and Fulham, they are interested in Zinchenko. So he's a player that can actually leave Arsenal. The same thing with Sambi Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga can possibly leave Arsenal this summer. And the first team star, the likes of Trossard, is another player who's been linked away from Arsenal right now because the likes of Borussia Dortmund, some other clubs like that, they are interested in him, but we don't know if Arsenal will actually allow him to go. The same thing with Gabriel Martinelli is another player that can possibly leave Arsenal this summer. So we are still expecting Arsenal to make some sales this summer so that everything can be balanced for them because there is going to be a lot of competition in the teams. So many players are coming to the team. This situation of Victor Gyokeres, Mikel Arteta has provided an update saying that Victor Gyokeres' next game will be different. That's what he said. He said it's going to be different entirely because in their game against Tottenham Hotspur, North London derby, the game is always intense. Tottenham actually want to make a victory because this is something they have been missing a while. Arsenal always beat them in this North London derby. So right now that they have been able to beat Arsenal, Arsenal tried their possible best to, make a comeback to actually try to equalize the game or even possibly to win it. They bring in the likes of Victor Gyokeres. Fans are expecting him to score a goal, on his debut, but this doesn't actually happen. And that game is very hard for Arsenal to equalize because Tottenham Hotspur, they defended very well in that game. If you watch it, they actually defended very well. So we cannot judge Victor Gyokeres by this game because he actually tried his best to even score, but he has just few chances. So let's see what is going to happen in the next game against Everton. Let's see what I think Villarreal in next week. So let's see what is going to happen. But I'm expecting him to do very well in this game. So Arsenal are still actually doing very well in the transfer market. So let's see what they can possibly do in the next day. So this is the latest update concerning Arsenal. If you have any comment, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
Yeah.